Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. A crypto strategist says XRP poised for major move to the upside, but warns Bitcoin will have to cool down first. In this video, I'm going to run through this, and I've also got opinions from a number of traders and technical analysts that I'll be sharing with you on primarily XRP and Bitcoin, maybe a little bit of Ethereum. Because really, Ethereum did indeed run it led the altcoin rally in 2017, so worth tracking. Is history repeating itself right now? Maybe, some think so. But I want to be clear, I do not have a financial background, and so you should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say, right? That would be really stupid. Just don't do that. I'm just your everyday Joe Schmo. I'm an enthusiastic member of the XRP community, and I think it's fun to track this stuff. So that's what it is. But before we go any further, if you would please delicately tap that like button. And if you're a fan of Ripple and XRP, you done came to the right spot, son or daughter. Go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel, because why the hell not? You might not hate it. All right, so the crypto asset class at this moment has a market cap of $277 billion. Bitcoin's at $9,784. XRP is at 26.9 cents. Now, over the last 24 hours, it's notable that XRP has been retracing from 24-hour high being right at 28 cents. And really, same story for Bitcoin. Here's the Bitcoin chart. 24-hour high was 10,149. And I'll tell you what, the charts over the last 24 hours look very samey. So pretty much doing the same thing right now. So let's go ahead and dig into the first opinion here. This is written by Yuri Molchan. He's a writer at crypto media outlet You Today, and this piece is titled XRP Price Sets Off to 31 Cent Target, Crypto Trader's Opinion. The third largest coin has remained above the 25 cent level for over a week already. At the time of writing, XRP is sitting at the 27 cent mark as per coin market cap. However, traders believe Ripple's XRP is going to perform well soon enough and take the price to higher levels. Just call it XRP, damn it. Come on, do me a solid. Prominent crypto trader Jacob Canfield, well known on Twitter and TradingView, reckons that the next high side target XRP may head for is 31 cents, with an entry point of 27.5 cents. Which he mentioned in a tweet on February 9th, which would be yesterday. Seeing some good USDT pairs setups this morning. XRP 27.5 cents entry with a high side target of 31 cents looks good to me. Stop is fairly tight on this one. We'll post a few on this thread and update them. All right. Next here, a trader who goes by the name of Smokey XBT reminds the community that XRP closed the weekly level above the 28 cent mark, saying that for now, this is a great achievement. He expects the XRP/BTC pair to start performing better soon. And there's a tweet indicating as much on the screen. Next, here is the little piece that I was teasing at the beginning of the video. Crypto strategist says XRP poised for major move to the upside. All right, XRP is now at more than 43% year to date. And according to one popular trading strategist, the rally is just getting started. Crypto Michael, the full-time trader, says XRP has finally snapped its 2-year losing streak against Bitcoin. As long as XRP trades above 24.7 cents, Michael says it's in a good position to surge to as high as 60 cents by June. But there's a catch. Bitcoin will have to cool down first. XRP, I think this one will do well. This is a quote. XRP, I think this one will do well when Bitcoin calms down. Broke a 2-year-old downtrend on the BTC pair and flipped back in the range on the USD pair, holding above 24.7 cents to 25 cents, and we could see continuation towards the range high at 47 and possibly 60 cents. Now, analyst Josh Ulswitz, which is exactly how you say that, by the way, of Brave New Coin shares Crypto Michael's bullish view after analyzing the third largest cryptocurrency using the Ichimoku cloud, which sounds like a made-up thing, which is an umbrella name for a set of technical indicators designed to highlight trend shifts and key levels of support and resistance. He says XRP's price has shifted above the Kumo band and that the breakout suggests a buying opportunity may be at hand. It's a market so bull right now, even XRP is starting to turn up. And he talks about that Kumo outbreak, a 200-day EMA breach, will invalidate a nearly 700-day bear PF soon. All right, next. Bitcoin is very much at the start of a bull run, says Dan Held. Bitcoin recently crossed the $10,000 level for the first time since last year. An important psychological level and quite likely a sign of a more positive market sentiment. Though Twitter did see the usual friction between altcoin communities, each thinks the other is a scam, it feels like the cryptocurrency space is gearing up to celebrate Christmas after surviving a long and tiring crypto winter. In the 4 months since Bitcoin dipped under the infamous $10,000 level, a lot has changed. There's been more institutional adoption, accelerated protocol development, better investment vehicles, and more receptive regulators and governments. Dan Held, a director of business development and cryptocurrency exchange Kraken, recently made a guest appearance on The Breakdown, which is a podcast talking about what's changed since the last time Bitcoin was up in the 5 digits. Held touched on what the price of Bitcoin reflects and said the aggregate belief in what its value can be somewhat subjective. He also spoke out about how fear and greed are deeply manifested into the price. When Bitcoin was $3,000, a lot of people were very afraid, he said, pointing out how most people in the community would jump at the opportunity to buy it at that price today. As an aggregate reflection of market sentiment, Held also believes Bitcoin's price is a signal of its legitimacy to the rest of the world, with the bottom having already been printed and Bitcoin's successful defense of price dips down to $6,500. It looks like we could be in a strong buyer's market. And then there's a quote, Bitcoin is very much at the start of a bull run. All right, next. Another one from You Today, crypto media outlet. Bitcoin price may slump to $9,300, but trend remains bullish. Crypto trader Salaheddin Boumidi, yeah, that's the best I'm going to do with that one, tweets that after Bitcoin reached the $10,160 area, the first sellers came to the market to fix some profits. The trader points out that the current trend is Bitcoin remains bullish, but there's a high chance of a short-term reversal. So here's the tweet. After reaching our target at $10,160, first sellers enter the market. Anyway, the trend remains bullish, but short-term downside pressure increases. And there's the tweet on the screen right there. And then Crypto Michael agreed, which I cited in the there's another piece with him anyway. Or was that... Is that the same one? I think it was. Crypto analyst Michael Van de Poppe, yeah, that's him, right? Also believes in a possible Bitcoin correction. He reckons that the Bitcoin price behavior will be calm for the time being, and that the major digital asset may drop to as low as $9,000 to $9,300. Time for a potential reaccumulation for the sellers, he says. So anyway, as far as they're saying, overall trend's still up, even if you see that type of retracement. Next, here's a tweet from Leb Crypto, chart analyst. It's always exciting when you see the super guppy flip green on the daily, showing the parallels with the last market cycle. Could it finally be? Quite a bit more confirmation is needed, just presenting the interesting parallels, and then hashtag XRP. And so here, let me pull this image up right now. And so you can see what he's talking about here. Indeed, the charts look very samey. So perhaps there's something to this. Let time pass, and we shall see. But that would mean that we're on the cusp of a major bull run. So let's just take a moment and find out. Here's a tweet from Leb Crypto: Bitcoin dominance targets in 2020 to 2021, and then he had this piece that he wrote on TradingView. And essentially what you're talking about here, just talking about Bitcoin dominance potentially breaking 50%. Now, at the time of recording this, let me pull up Lifecoin Watch to see the current number. I think it's, this is the lowest I've seen it in a long time, 64.23%. And so you're talking about it breaking that 50% threshold here. And from the range here, it looks like he's suspecting that could happen, let's say, maybe the end of July this year to maybe as late as mid-November this year, which would be rather fascinating. To me, it seems conceptually implausible that for the rest of time, Bitcoin is going to be able to have a dominance level this high, because eventually real-world adoption is going to take hold based on utility. And there's just no way, especially with Bitcoin having essentially no utility, there's no way that it's going to continue to have this dominance. It's just got the first mover's advantage, and that's it at this point. Bitcoin is an antique, and I'm not a maximalist of any coin. I appreciate Bitcoin, in fact, but It's not getting used for anything. It's just an antique. All right, next, here is a tweet from Sir Gordon Gecko, who wrote, XRP Bitcoin pair, it's ready. And then Patty Stash responded to that and wrote, about ready to blast off support like Ethereum did last week. And both of them are chart analysts. Now, here's a tweet from Patty Stash. Here's a look at the various support levels for Bitcoin dominance. It's really starting to roll over nicely, and more importantly, while moving higher still. A bit odd how support levels are nearly perfectly spaced out. And yeah, that does look a little odd. And so here's the Bitcoin dominance chart that he's cited there in that tweet. All right, next, here is another tweet from Patty Stash. He wrote, lots of movers out there, everyone. Getting close to that time for me to buckle down and start actually making some trades again. Once Ethereum pulls back and stabilizes, I'm thinking I'll be opening my first leveraged position of the new bull market. 3 years of fun coming up. So he's seen this as a longer term type of thing. Multiple years. One more tweet from Patty Stash here now. And he wrote this, let me see what this chart, I think this was the dominance one. Yeah, altcoin market cap dominance chart is what he had here. And so that's what he's talking about. He wrote, not really sure if that upper trend line would constitute as a trend, however, breaking through it would likely give another boost to altcoin dominance. Regardless, with the halving still 3 months away and all-time highs not breaking until well after the halving, I'd say alts keep growing. So, sounds like most of the fireworks of Patty Stash's chart, most of the fireworks would be happening for the altcoin market towards the end of 2020, but we shall see. All right, here's a tweet from Awake, who goes by @MrLevelUp on the Twitters, and he wrote this. The more I look at this, the way we are set up, it's in the cards that we just blast up to the 40 cents region for XRP. I'll tell you what, I would take that. I hope he's accurate, or correct. Here's a tweet from DIY Investing, and he writes, I'm honestly happy as hell XRP hasn't pumped super hard yet. I still have lower bids about to get filled. Only after I'm filled does it get to pump. I can appreciate the sentiment on that, my friend. All right, and last one for this video from DIY Investing. Looking at charts blows me away. How did you join the most parabolic market that can literally make you a multi-millionaire in a year's time? We have an amazing opportunity here, guys. Don't squander it. And so that's it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything, because if anything that I say are right, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!